Hey guys, it's Otti again. I'm here in Essen in the Grend, and besides me are the two members of the band DUCTAPE. Hi, first of all.
Hi, I'm Çağla.
Hi, I'm Furkan.
Hi. DUCTAPE, people should know you probably because we have done several interviews now. But for today, always some people kick in that don't know. You do post-punk dark wave, and you are one of the rising stars maybe of the scene. Can I say it like that?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, but it's like that because you're touring a lot and stuff. And the last time we have met was in the Cult Temple, I think in December. So first question has to be, what happened since then? What did you do?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had a good rest, first of all. We had some shows in between, and the most important thing that we focused on the album. In the meantime, we released Obscure, the last single from the album. Yeah, we were mostly at home. It was great, but busy again. Yes. Yeah. Well, that's all I can say. Anything else?
We almost finished the
Yeah, we almost finished the album. Some small stuff left.
Okay, so we have to talk about this, but it's rather strange because normally you are on tour a lot. You're touring, and so now you had some time and really focus on songwriting and producing and stuff. Where are you now at the production process? Is it really finished, or do you have...
Almost. I mean, most of the songs are already sent to mastering, other than the 3 singles. And Furkan is doing the mixes now, so it takes a lot more time than usually. This time we record all album at home, not a studio, like Echo Drama. And we record home, and he starts mixing, and we send it to mastering one by one whenever we are done. And I think we have one song left to record, and then we'll be finished after he's done mixing that too. Yeah, so 10 songs, almost finished.
And what's the reason that you record at home? Is it only because of money, or are there other good reasons for this?
We decided it's easier for us.
More comfortable.
More comfortable, and we have more space and more time to focus to do the best. I mean, in studio, yes, it's okay, but you are limited by the time, and it's always stressful, you know, like, I don't know, home is more comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, probably. For example, if you want to change something in the studio, it's all about money and time. Yeah. And at home you can say, okay, let's do it tomorrow, and we change a little bit of the song and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes at that moment it sounds great, but whenever you listen another time, like it might sound a little bit off, so you can record again. You have the freedom to do that, so it's nice. We decided to do so.
Yeah. And did you try out something new on the new songs that you never did before, like other synths or other techniques stuff?
Yeah, we bought a new synth. It's Poly D. We are using that for the new album, and he has a new guitar. I mean, everyone knows that now, yes, because of the singles. But yeah, he's using that. And other than that, what do we have new? No, just a new synth and a new guitar. Yeah.
Okay. And is it cool to try out new stuff on a new synth, for example? So how do you do it? Do you try the sounds first, or do you do some presets, or how do you work with a new synth?
It's very random. It's very spontaneous. Of course, we selected some sounds on the synth, like arranged it however we can use it, so the sound can be ready for a specific song. And then we find the melodies and stuff. I think that's basically how we did it. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And you mentioned Obscure, the third single, English, and of the upcoming album, and you released, I think, end of March.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. First of all, the background. What's the idea behind this? Is there a story behind it?
You remember the last interview I told you that I had hashtags, a lot of hashtags, and I put them together and made a whole lyrics. made a story with them. It's obscure.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it's about everything in life at the moment, everything in the world that's happening right now. And it's kind of like a rebellion from our side. And it's the foundation of Faded Flowers. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in the world right now, and everyone seems like faded flowers to us because everyone is angry, sad, and faded. It's not hopeless, and it's not so lively anymore. You cannot feel people. You cannot see people alive. Everyone looks dead. That's the foundation of our album. So Obscure is kind of like a summary of that, a little. But when we made Obscure, it was 2 years ago. I mean, the demo version, and we had the.
I think we played here for the first time.
Yeah, it was the first time we played in Essen last year. Yes, I think so. Yeah, so it's been a lot of time, and then we made some changes. I wrote more lyrics on top of the ones I already wrote, and we made it finished. Yes.
Okay, so a song like this, for example, grows and develops during months, even on stage.
Yeah.
Like that, for example, you see, okay, it's cool, but it doesn't work totally live, or you need some additions.
We made a small change actually, and it wasn't about the song. The last chorus was longer, and when we played in a couple more places after this, we felt, I think maybe this is too much. Maybe we should cut it into 2 repeats. So we cut the end of the song. That's all that we did, I think, and I added a synth solo on top of yours. That's the only difference.
Okay, so small changes.
Yeah.
So like fine tuning, you can call it like this.
We always practice before the recording.
Yeah.
Cool. And funny thing about this, as I heard it first, it was like, I thought, okay, now they do EBM, so it's like an EBM bass line. You try it out. How did this come up? Do you laugh? Or let's ask it like this, which EBM bands do you like that influenced you on this one?
Oh, okay.
You have Duff.
Duff, yes, of course, yes.
From 242.
From 242. We don't listen that much EBM actually to be influenced by it, but the song is, I think, more. I think it's more like solid than our other songs, probably. That's why it sounds maybe more EBM-ish. Yeah, but we don't listen that much EBM.
Okay, but it really has this cool line, and I like it. It was nice. And it's always, you always need some different sounds to not repeat yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Every song is another world for us, and with the lyrics and the music and the melodies and everything we use, we try our best to give that specific emotion that we are trying to give. So if the guitars or the lyrics are about something angry, we try to give that emotion with the bass synths and everything under everything.
I totally understand what you mean.
Yeah.
So the music has to support the lyrics.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah. And regarding Faded Flowers, do you have some release date already, or is it?
Yes, we have it. It's September 18th.
Okay.
Yeah. So we set the date, and but it's gonna be hard to wait. So too much time.
Yeah, I totally understand. But I think this is always the problem, because you can't put it out tomorrow, because you have to do promotion. You have to do some give it to the record stores and stuff like this, distribute it.
We thought September because during the summer it doesn't make any sense, and in the meantime the vinyl pressing might be ready when the release is. Yeah. So we thought, okay, let's give it plenty of time to get ready.
Yeah, it's a good month,
That
because
was the idea.
it's my birthday month.
Ah, yeah.
But I'm on 5th of December,
okay.
a little bit earlier. But great. And So probably there will be one or two more singles.
No.
like that?
No,
Okay.
no, that Obscure was the last one. We wanted to keep it as two singles actually, but we cannot wait, like we want to get it out. So we said, okay, let's release Obscure as well, and it's gonna be the final.
Yeah, good. I think this is good because some bands do like release a single, and when the album comes, you have only two songs nobody
Yeah.
knows. Okay, no surprises.
No, yeah.
But we have
We
surprises.
have surprise. Yeah.
We have a lot of surprises. I mean, yes, definitely.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to this, and for sure we will talk about it when around the release we can do something. So let's not dig too deep into it. But as you mentioned, the topics are like what happens in the world, people fading away somehow, like flowers. How do you look at the world at the moment? Do you think it's getting worse? It's getting better?
I don't want to look at the world anymore because it's too sad, and everything is getting worse and worse every day. But I still believe there's hope to be better. Yeah.
I think we should believe in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hungarian votes at least have done something a little bit
Yes.
better.
So
some
jealous.
hope.
Jealous.
Yeah, totally understand. Okay, I think you shouldn't talk about this too much in the public,
Yes.
should you? No. But you have played, I think, in Istanbul
Yeah.
1 or 2 weeks ago. How long is it?
Yeah,
Last week.
last week. It
Oh.
was great. Wow, such an amazing festival. She passed away is creating that, and I think we missed having good festivals in our home country, and it was so refreshing to see a lot of young people as well coming to the festival. I mean, most of them were young, so it was. We said, "Wow, we didn't expect this much people," and the bands, all of them we already know. It was like a family reunion. we had such a great time. Yeah. And we played on Sunday, and we said, it's Sunday, maybe people skip, like they have work tomorrow, etc., or schools. We said maybe people wouldn't come to our show, but it was full. And yeah, we loved it, enjoyed it.
And would you say this is some kind of new goth dark scene growing up in Turkey?
Yeah. We always said that we see some spark. I think it's going to be better and better every year. And now that we saw that a lot of young people starting to become goths and get into this music, now we saw all of it, and it's very promising.
Because I think for sure She Passed Away are some big band for this, and some idols. I don't like the word idols, but you know what I mean, for the young people. But you also probably are now, because I see you started a few years ago and now you travel all around the world to stuff. Tomorrow, for example, is some big thing. We have to talk about this in 2 or 3 minutes. But so would you say you are some kind of idol to young people, or is it?
I think we can say that now.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to be humble, but yeah, we see a lot of young people looking up to us, so it's so nice. Yes.
And did some of them, for example, say, "Okay, because of you, I started"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. So.
Yeah, we were very surprised, and it's always nice to hear that.
Yeah, great. And so we have to talk about, because when this video is out, it's already been, but tomorrow we will be on another big festival as well, Dark Malta.
Yeah.
So how exciting is it to go to Malta, for example, still for you to have such travels?
It was a festival that we wanted to participate for such a long time, and finally it's happening. It's very exciting. It's going to be a different kind of experience and atmosphere, because it's like summer goths. So nice. I wish we had more time to hang around at the festival before the show as well, but it's a tour life, so yeah, it's okay. But we will enjoy it tomorrow as much as we can.
And we can watch the Dasi also.
Yeah, that's it. I've been looking forward to that. Yes.
Great. Give them some greetings from me.
Yes, sure.
They know me very well, so this is cool. And yeah, as you mentioned, it's not that much time because we are playing here tonight in Essen. I think we will off stage maybe at 10 or something, don't know.
Yeah.
And then you go to a hotel and tomorrow you fly, or will you fly
No,
tonight?
no.
How does it work?
Tonight we start at around 10, and when we finish it will be 12 or something. And we go hotel and sleep for like 1 or 2 hours, I
1
think.
hour.
1 hour, okay. Okay, the flight is at 6. So.
But it's so hopefully not Lufthansa.
No.
Yeah, this is important. For example,
Yeah.
then comes silence.
Yes.
Problems coming to Malta because
yeah.
of the strikes.
Yes, we were lucky to choose Ryanair. I'm not lucky. I'm sure tomorrow we will have a lot of work with them, troubles with them because of our kilos and equipment.
Guitar, yeah.
Even though we paid for everything, I'm sure they will find something like, okay, I don't want to make
totally.
a bad advertisement.
Yeah, you can tell me next time how it worked and
Yes.
if you arrived or have been lost somewhere. I really think it will go out well because
Yeah.
looking forward to it. But how do you get all this? Because this is really, really hard work, not sleeping, then doing other shows. Last time you have been tired and the show always is amazing. You don't get any sleep, but you always are on point on stage. So how do you do this to always be on point?
Everyone asking that, yes. Until we go on stage, it's terrible. It's too tiring. But when we are on stage, you somehow wake up and because we love doing this. Maybe that's why. And once we are on stage, the energy comes back immediately. Yeah.
Yeah.
For you. Yeah. Maybe that's why, I don't know.
And we're totally looking forward to your show because it's always amazing. I can say this. I've seen you several times now. So we come to an end now, but are there other plans or what's coming besides the album in September and no singles? So do you have some videos coming at least or some other cool shows? What can you tell the people outside to look for?
Videos, yes. And we also made a tour video from the time we did the last interview. That whole month we shot some footages and we put them all together into a 1 hour video, a tour video. And yeah, it's called 6 in the Morning tour. Yeah, but yeah, and the Berlin concert videos will be on YouTube soon. And we will start working on the new albums, videos, and we had a photo shoot in Istanbul, I think 4 days ago. Yeah, and just getting ready for the album.
So lots of things coming.
Yeah.
People should watch your social media and stuff. Great. And as always, do you have some message, some greetings to the people outside before we quit?
See you at the shows and come say hi. We love to chat with people, so see you somewhere.
Great.
And thank you for having us once again.
Always again. It's always a pleasure. You know this. I thank you for this cool talk. People outside, thanks for watching. DUCTAPE, band of my heart. And I say bye-bye, cheers.
Cheers.